This is the retrograde season reading for the zodiac sign of Virgo. Virgo, where do you need to give your attention to? Where should your focus be? What do you need to manifest? What is on your mind? How can you maximize this retrograde season? The last 5 to 6 months we have a retrograde. And also, we're going to do your new moon reading in Leo. And what is it that you need to manifest underneath this Leo new moon? How can you best maximize this potential and this energy that's available to you? What is it that you need to focus on? What can be better? And where is it that opportunity is just waiting for you to show up for yourself and manifest the things that you want and be all that it is that you need to be? Okay, Virgo. All right, got one more card to pull for you from both the Aries Tarot deck, and we also have one from the chakra deck, because your chakras need to be in alignment. They need to be balanced in order for you to be your best self and be grounded enough to act on these goals and manifest them in perfect peace. Okay? If your chakra is not where they need to be, you will not manifest accordingly. So the first card that pop out is Vesta. Vesta is the high priestess energy in astrology. This is a part of our decks where we balance our home life, our sacred sexuality, and our spirituality, and they're not separate from each other. When you're at peace in your body, you are at peace and performing better in your home. When you are practicing spirituality, these things can all come into alignment and balance in perfect alignment. So that appeared upright. We have the Libra card and we have the Taurus card. They're both upside down. Libra and Taurus are both ruled by Venus, which is also Oshun's energy. And for this to come in upside down, this is telling me you are concerned about love and money. It's weighing on your mind, so much so that we have the 7th house and we have it upright. 7th house is the house of your public enemies, marriage, long-term partners, marriage and relationships, as well as business partnerships. So what I will say to you is that your marriage is fine, your relationship is fine. I got in the new moon portion of the reading, moving a new direction. So what it is, well, this worked before, and I have the case study to prove it, and I have the data to go with it. This time you need to try a fresh approach to finances in your marriage or in your long-term relationship. We also have 7 of Discs, which is a harvest on this card, okay? So as you can see, this is like a full harvest of best blessings and opportunities just waiting to manifest for you. And as you can see, these things are not like budding. They're already like where they need to be, okay? So I am looking and I'm just like, okay, what is it that is in the way of the money that you want to attract for yourself, Virgo? For the chakra deck, we got solar plexus and personal power came in upside down. So I would say that you just need to know that you are as powerful as you think you are. You are this high priestess or high priest for my men that are watching. You have to own your power. It's not enough to have it if you're not afraid to walk in it and cultivate it and scream it from the mountaintops. You don't have to shrink yourself. Sometimes Virgo struggle with perfectionism because everybody knows that Virgos know a lot of stuff. They have a lot of wisdom, intuitive, and spiritual knowledge and insight. So you think that there's not room for you to make a mistake. Sometimes when we make mistakes, it's how we learn. When you make a mistake, all it allows you to do is reassess your strategy and figure out where you can be better, where you can be stronger. So I'm showing for the financial portion of your marriage or your long-term relationship, move in a new direction. So normally you're like, well, I've tried this and it's worked before. It's not going to work this time because you were trying to go somewhere that you've never been. You need a new approach. You need to take a fresh approach to what it is that you're trying to do. All the things that you've done in the past, they were great and they work for where you are now. But the season that you're ascending to requires a new version of you, a new version of your partner. And it can't be you just working and like creating a plan and letting them go with the flow. You have to really work with them as a partner, as your significant other, and allow their ideas to come to the forefront. Allow them to work with you. Allow them to build with you. I pulled a clarity card in regards to what it is that you need to do to maximize this money that wants to come in, this new love that wants to come in this union that you already have. I got set your heights higher. So this is not a time, Virgo, to be shy or to be modest as you guys can be at times. You are actually supposed to set your intentions for the highest of the highs, the biggest goals that you can see in your mind's eye, in your third eye. You cannot worry about what people, we're going to go back to the solar plexus. Solar plexus rules confidence and willpower and personal power. You can't worry about what people are thinking of you or what they're going to say, or, oh, she always doing this, or she always doing that, or she already thinks she this, and she already thinks she that, now she doing this. That's not for you to worry about. You have to be who God called you to be, who your ancestors are calling you to be, who the Orishas are calling you to be, who Oshun is calling you to be. This is all Oshun's energy up and through this deck. Like, remember exactly who you are, whom you are, okay? Where you belong and who you belong to. And if you look at how great your partner is doing, they're a great reflection of the love that you have available to you. And I don't know if y'all hear this bird that just started chirping when I started talking about Oshun, but yes. Okay, that bird has not chirped the entire time I've done any of the other readings. So really take time and pay attention to the things around you that you help create. All the different harvests that you have brought into fruition because you plowed and because you did the groundwork, you rolled up your sleeves, you got your hands dirty, you cultivated it, you watered it. Okay, so this is not the time. You're this close, Virgo, to actualizing your wildest dreams. This is not a time to play small or be modest. Like, I need you to step out the box. I need you to be fearless. I need you to be faithful to yourself, to your goals, to your dreams. And no, you're not thinking too big. And no, you're not doing the most because you want more than the people around you. You're not purposed to have an ordinary life. You're not meant to have a small life. You're meant to be more. You're called to be more. You can't shrink in your power. You've made it this far. It doesn't make sense to get to the fourth quarter of the game and drop the ball. Like, you need to go all the way. You need to go out with a bang. You need to go out with a win. You need to go ahead and do whatever it is you're fearful of. People gonna talk anyway, whether you're doing something or not. So if they gonna talk, like, give them a reason to talk. Put on a show. Give them something to look forward to. Entertain them with all your majesty. Have them sit up and wonder how he pulled that off, how she pulled that off. Okay? People are only gonna spectate and talk about people who are actually doing things. If you weren't doing anything worth critiquing, the people wouldn't talk. Okay? So it's not to be taken personally. A lot of the times when we live a fearless life and we take the risks that other people don't take, it causes people to talk about us because it's almost like, how dare them? Who do they think they are? You, whoever God called you to be, you are the one your ancestors chose. Like, you don't get to, like, be fearful and play small and shrink and be little. Like, nothing about you is little. Nothing about your purpose is little. Nothing about the downloads and revelations that you received is small. Your legacy that you want to leave behind to your children is not small. Your partner, your divine counterpart, the love that you two create and build together, it's not small. So, work with your partner and strategize on what it is you want to build. They will actually surprise you with their input and what it is that they want. Even if they can't tell it to you right then and there, allow them to reflect and ponder and meditate on it and be receptive to what they have to bring to the table so that you two can build together. I'm looking forward to the manifestation of the things that you're working on, Virgo. Happy healing, happy retrograde and new moon reading.